Oh, man. This definitely doesn't get easier. So I'm Crystal, like he said. I stood up here about 9 months ago and told y'all about my 13-year struggle with alcohol. From lost jobs, DUIs, multiple suicide attempts, and watching myself turn into trash in my relationship. The 2 trips to rehab within a year, and how my life was turning around because of God and the CR program. And how I was able to repair the relationship I watched fall apart in front of me. I then let the insanity of addiction back into my life, and I slowly found myself drinking more and more, all the while hiding the fact I was at it again. This spiral brought with it the 2 worst days of my entire life. August 14th, 2021 is the day I woke up to find the love of my life dead next to me. I never imagined anything like this remotely happening. This is the stuff you see in movies, not real life, let alone my life. This brought a whirlwind of things happening around me, and I found myself in a daze and not really comprehending what was going on. October 8th, 2021 was when the second worst day of my life unfolded. This day, I put the 9-year-old little girl I had come to love and think of as my own on a plane to begin her life with her aunt in Idaho. In a matter of 2 months, I lost the 2 people I loved with my everything and was planning on spending the rest of my life with. No one is ever prepared for something like this, let alone knowing how to deal with it. The roller coaster of emotions and the thoughts of just ending it because what is there left to fight for was overwhelming. What I wasn't noticing while this was all unfolding was that something was missing. That thing was alcohol. Any other time in my life, I would have woken up from the dazed and confused fog and dealt with my emotions at the bottom of a bottle. I can only thank God and a beautiful new guardian angel for that. They both know that the next time I drink will be my last, and that desire is completely gone. For the first time ever in my struggle with alcohol, that little knot in your stomach you get just thinking about it is nowhere to be found. Since those 2 fateful days, I have since graduated from my outpatient recovery program and am slowly moving forward with my life. When I came to Jesse and told him I thought it was time for an update, he asked me one question. What has God been teaching you through it all? This probably was the easiest question and answer I faced in the recent months. Simple. Keep your faith, and the struggles you are facing are putting you on the path you were meant to take. Do I wish I could have learned this lesson years ago, or without it taking the absolute worst case scenario? Without a doubt, but that was not the path that was laid out for me. Keeping my faith in the path that was set for me has kept me sober through the most trying time of my life. If I stayed sober finding the love of my life dead, and I stayed sober putting that beautiful little girl on a plane, then my life is meant to be sober. We are all put on this earth for a reason, and I honestly believe mine was to help someone with a similar story. Even if all my pain only helps one person, that is still one person more than if I had not been set down this path. There will always be storms in life. What defines us is how we build those foundations, or if we let it all crumble under us. Thank you.